Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. It's been a hot minute since since I've hosted one of the affordable group breaks. I appreciate everybody's continued participation, and I appreciate the little break that hiatus that I was allowed to take. So we'll get underway here in just another minute or two. Trying to figure out a little positioning here, and of course the lighting's always the fun part, trying to figure out. But on tap this week, we've got a hobby box of 2024 Donruss. Kind of, to at least for me, I don't always stay in touch with release dates and whatnot of new product, but it seemed like, for me at least, this kind of was released under the radar to not a whole lot of fanfare. I know starting last year, Panini lost the Players Association license, so they can't do quite the same thing that they've done since they brought the Donruss brand back. And then for some people, they could care less for Donruss since it's not officially licensed. So, I still found last year's set to be entertaining, though I'm not buying a lot, and I'm not really building a whole lot of modern sets. I know there's a lot of people that still like this, so was able to snag one of these right before release date. So looking forward to breaking in this tonight. Have not opened any of it yet, so this will be my first experience with the product as well. But after the break, if you'll entertain me and hang around for just a minute or two, I want to talk about the future of this channel, of the Facebook group, because while I am kind of back at it this week or tonight, there's going to be some changes moving forward, which I'll go into a little bit more detail, and then I'll probably serve up a post in the Facebook group and pin it for everybody else to read at their own leisure. So, but we'll talk about that at the end. But let's go ahead and break into this. Hopefully, we'll have a few participants from tonight's break stop by the video. Hopefully everybody remembers that we're back and breaking tonight. But nonetheless, glad to be back. I won't lie, it was a nice couple of weeks off. Hey, good evening, John. Empty box. Thanks for joining me, so I'm not alone. All right, so this promises 3 autographs and or memorabilia cards, or in some variation, some fashion. So there's that. And then we got Paul Skeens on the box and the wrapper. Let's see, 200 card set, 100 base, 100 rated prospects, and then a whole smattering of parallels and inserts because it is Panini after all. Let's jump in and see what we get. So first up, we've got Ichiro. Not too bad of a design. It's a little plain, a little generic, but let's see some Royals pulled. Well, we'll see what happens. Next up, Kirby Puckett for the Twins. Lou Brock, Cardinals. Johnny Damon, Red Sox. Here's our first rated prospect. Is Adele Amador, Colorado. And we've got Philnine Celestin. The Mariners probably butchered that name. All right, here's our first Royal, Nick Lofton. This is a guy that I'm collecting. I'm actually building his 2024 Topps Rainbow. I haven't touched Chrome yet. I'm still working on his Topps Rainbow, but I don't know what. I'm not a huge Royals fan, so I don't get this jersey. I'm not really fond of this photo, but there you go. We got an optic Lofton. And we did get a parallel, a rated prospect parallel, Ethan Salas for the Padres. Don't know what this rainbow foil, I don't know what the technical name is of that. Good evening, Ben, Victor. No Bernie Williams, only one pack in. No, not even a Yankee yet. All right, next up, Quinn Priester for Pittsburgh. Luis Matos for the Giants. Albert Pujols, Cardinals. Evan Carter, Rangers. Rated prospect Braden Taylor, Tampa Bay. We've got Noah Schultz, rated prospect for the Cubs. We got, I don't know how you pronounce his first name, but it's Acuna's little brother, rated prospect, optic for the Mets. And we got a milestones, sometimes Silver Slugger, David Ortiz, Big Poppy for Boston. Tyler Soderstrom for Oakland A's. Bobby Miller, Dodgers. AJ Smith-Shawver for the Braves. Dwight Gooden for the Mets. Kyle Teal for Boston, rated prospect. Rhett Lauder for Cincinnati. And we've got a orange optic, I guess a prism parallel, Thomas White for Miami. And that is 169 of 199. And we have a Diamond Marbles, Hurston Waldrop for the Braves. Nice. These I do like, but then again, I'm also a comic collector, comic fan, so a little partial to those. So far, so good. Next up, big unit, Randy Johnson, Mariners. Pedro Martinez for the Expos, which will go to the national slot. Pete Rose for the Reds. Bubba Chandler, rated prospect for the Pirates. Justin Crawford, rated prospect for the Phillies. And we have a hit. We have a blue signature series, Reggie Crawford for the Giants, numbered 58 of 75. Giants went to Adam McKenzie. We have an optic Wade Boggs for the Red Sox. And we have another rainbow foil parallel of Jim Thome. Just bear with me 1 second. I want to get these numbered cards and some sleeves. Yes, Joe, you are late. Late to the party. Only a couple packs in, though. Haven't missed a whole lot. Kyle Harrison kicks us off for the Giants. Grayson Rodriguez for the Orioles. Johnny Bench for the Reds. Eric Davis for the Reds. Reds, I got some good old school stars there. Rated prospect Charlie Soto for the Twins. Colson Montgomery, another rated prospect for the White Sox. Got an optic Noble Meyer, rated prospect for the Fish. And, look at that, Johnny Bench. Jared, I bet you he'll be happy with his Reds production so far. Austin Wells for New York. Is that the first Yankee that we've seen tonight? Francisco Alvarez for the Mets. He just has a face I'd love to punch. Jordan Westberg, Baltimore. Sal Frelick for the Brewers. Elijah Green, rated prospect for the Nats. Sebastian Walcott, rated prospect for the Rangers. Got an optic Greg Maddux for the Braves. We got a purple Ellie Dela Cruz, numbered 23 of 99. Look at that. Man, where's Jared tonight? His Reds are doing good. Brandon Pfaadt, I think that's how you pronounce it, for the Diamondbacks. Rod Carew, Minnesota Twins. Mark McGwire for the A's. There's the regular Nick Lofton that we saw from KC earlier. Kendall George, rated prospect for the Dodgers. Dude looks like a little kid. Jet Williams, looks like another Mets rated prospect. We got a cracked ice or whatever they call these. Optic Kevin McGonigal, maybe, for Detroit. Wow. Look at that. If I can get it in the photo. There we go. 3 of 25. So not bad. Ben, I think that's you. And then look what's behind it. An unleashed Drew Jones. I got to give it to Panini. These are pretty cool. Not numbered or anything, but that's a pretty sick looking card. But that's not a bad 1-2 punch here. So, counting our auto, this is our fourth. This is our fourth numbered card already. All right, Wade Boggs for Boston. There's Maddox for the Braves. Gavin Stone for the Dodgers. Tom Seaver, Mets. Alonzo Treadwell, right prospect for the Astros. Johnny Farmello, right prospect for the Mariners. There's an optic Gavin Stone for the Dodgers. And another numbered card, Bomb Squad, Mark McGwire, 154 of 199. And that goes this time to the Cardinals. So this base card is a A's. This is a Cardinals. So that goes to Carey, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, thanks for letting me know, Ben. I haven't really touched trading card database in quite a while. I need to because I'm sure I've got a whole bunch of trade offers. But I will do my best to do some scanning and some uploading. All right, next up we have David Ortiz for the Red Sox, Ozzie Smith for the Cardinals, Gavin Williams for the Guardians, Jim Thome for the Indians, rated prospect Carson Hunt, for the Giants, Brooks Lee, rated prospect for the Twins, Colt Emerson, rated prospect, this is the optic version, for the Mariners, and then a regular Bomb Squad, A-Rod for Texas. Not you again, Ben, for Texas. David Wright, Mets. Nolan Ryan, Angels. Roger Clemens for the Red Sox. Colt Keith, rated prospect for Detroit. Luke Keyshaw, rated prospect for Minnesota. Got another hit here. It's a thickie. Prospect Jersey Kings, Bryce Eldridge for the Giants again. So the Giants have two of the hits already. And this is number 36 of 99. Plain white swatch. So not too. There's an optic Tom Seaver for the Mets. And a Gavin Williams rainbow foil parallel something for the Guardians. Junior Caminero, Tampa Bay. Edouard Julian for the Twins. Phil Rizzuto for the Yankees. Abner Uribe for the Brewers. Brock Porter, rated prospect for the Rangers. Enrique Bradfield Jr., rated prospect for the Orioles. We got a pink, I think they call these the Velocity. Optic Johnny Farmello for the Mariners, rated prospect. Numbered to 79, 23 of 79, 23 of 79. And then check this out. Got Cal Ripken. Now that I kind of see, that's how to do unlicensed cards. Can't see the logo on the hat. You can see the number. You can see the player name. The front of the jersey is obscured. And then it's just a clean design. I don't know what this set is called, but I kind of like it. So that Cal is red. It's got a red border. Most of the inserts, parallels need scans. I'm not surprised. This doesn't always seem to sell very well, and it's still a new product, so I'll see what I can do. Cal Ripken for Baltimore. There's your Pudge, Mr. Ben for the Rangers. Jay Buhner for the Mariners. Bob Gibson for the Redbirds. Jace Jung, rated prospect for Detroit. Ty Pete, rated prospect for the Mariners. Here is a Prism parallel to the Optic, Yuri Perez for Miami. And a red parallel, Abner Uribe for Milwaukee, 197 of 275. 197 of 275. So, man, the numbered cards are just adding up. So this starts the second half of the box. Ricky Henderson for Oakland. Nick Gonzalez for the Pirates. Tim Wakefield for Boston. George Sisler for the St. Louis Browns. Miguel Bleis, not sure, rated prospect for Boston. Samuel Zavala, rated prospect for the Padres. Optic, rated prospect Dylan Head for San Diego. And a Jackson Merrill, rated prospect parallel. Don't know what that one's called, but good evening, Mr. Matthew. One second while I clean up the wrappers. Okay, let's resume. We got the kid, Mr. Griffey himself for the Mariners. Robin Yount for Milwaukee. Yuri Perez for the Fish. Ellie De La Cruz for the Reds. Jackson Churio for Milwaukee, rated prospect. Got to see him take on the Braves here in the last series. Yohandy Morales, rated prospect for the Nats. Have another rated prospect, Optic Prism Parallel, Kyle Teal for Boston. And a Milestones, Ivan Rodriguez, Texas. It's our second Milestones. Mr. Larry Walker for Colorado. Jackie Robinson for the Dodgers. Colton Cowser, Orioles. Heston Kjerstad for the Orioles. Dalton Rushing, rated prospect for the Dodgers. Owen Murphy, rated prospect for the Braves. Here's a Greg Maddux Optic Red or Bronze Orange, who knows. 77 of 99. 77 of 99. And another Diamond Marvels. This time it is Orlando Martinez. And it says Los Angeles, but I see red, so I'm guessing that is the Angel. Yep, I bet you that's the Angels. I'll have to double check, but I'm guessing this is red. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Just gonna move some stuff around. Getting a little crowded on my desk. So we should have one more hit of some type floating around in the box. First, we got a Frank Thomas for the White Sox, Scott Rowland for Philly, Emerson Hancock for the Mariners. We got a Waino for the Cardinals, a Reggie Crawford, rated prospect for the Giants. Brady House, rated prospect for the Nats. A Optic Sal Frelick for Milwaukee. And a shiny Nolan Ryan for the Angels. So was it me, guys, or did that month of July just totally fly by? Because it's hard to believe it's been a month since we've done this. Sammy Sosa for the Cubbies. We've got this guy, and this is one of the non-MLB teams. I think there are 3 players, and that I forgot to create a non-team slot for that, but it's actually going to go to Adam McKenzie for since he closed out the break. He'll get those little bonus cards, if you will. Check out that Mickey Mantle for the Yankees. That's pretty cool. Got A-Rod for the Mariners. Rated prospect James Wood for the Nats. Rated prospect Devon Melendez for the Diamondbacks. Rated prospect Termar Johnson for Pittsburgh. And another unleashed Jackson Holiday for the Orioles. It's our second unleashed out of the box. International Trading Card Day. Did not know that. Yeah, I've seen some of your posts, Victor, in like the Super Collectors Facebook group, but I didn't realize it'd been a month since you've made a video. School starts in 19 days. Yeah, my daughter starts high school a week from today. She has her first day next Friday, which just blows me away. And my wife she's actually going into the school on Sunday she moved from 4th grade to 3rd grade. So she's going to go in and start getting her room ready. And then I'm taking off Monday to go help her move furniture and set up her classroom because they've got open house next Thursday night. So she's got a lot to do in a very small amount of time. The summer has flown by for sure. All righty, Willie McCovey for the Giants. Cool Papa Bell for the Homestead Grays. We got George Brett for KC. Henry Davis for the Pirates. Cam Collier, rated prospect for the Reds. Jackson Holiday, rated prospect for the Orioles. It's an optic Brandon Pfaadt for the Diamondbacks, and a blue parallel, Adam Wainwright, 45 of 149. 45 of 149. Matthew, do you work in education? If you do, I don't know if I knew that. Or if I did, I've got a horrible memory. Bobby Witt Jr. for the Royals, followed by Bobby Valentine, Mets. Joe Torre, Yankees. Edgar Martinez for the Mariners. Max Muncy, rated prospect for Oakland. Gabriel Gonzalez, rated prospect for the Twins. Have a orange optic prism parallel, Austin Wells for the Yankees, and that is number 89 of 199. 89 of 199, followed by a bomb squad for Colt Keith of Detroit. Superintendent of your school district. Wow, that's cool. Did not know that. My mother was in elementary education. Eventually became a principal. Did all sorts of things. Reading specialist. Became a principal. She has her PhD in education. She's a college professor now, but Lord, she's been in education since she's got to be pushing 40 years. And then, of course, my wife became a teacher. So I've been around educators for my entire life. Superintendent Chalmers. Super Nintendo. Buster Posey for San Fran. Nolan Shanwell, Angels. Willie Mays, Giants. Jordan Lawler, Diamondbacks. Jacob Wilson, rated prospect for Oakland. Laurelvis Martinez, rated prospect for the Blue Jays. Rod Carew, Optic. And our first Diamond Kings, Dennis Eckersley. I don't know if this is how they all look or if this is a parallel of the Diamond Kings, but pretty sharp. Not numbered, but pretty sharp looking. Mason Wynn for the Cardinals. Mike Piazza for the Mets. Everson Piera for the Yankees. Jose Canseco for Oakland. Rated prospect Carson Williams for Tampa Bay. Rated prospect Dylan Head for San Diego. Rated prospect Optic Juan Ben Cho for the Cardinals. And a shiny Eric Davis parallel for the Reds. 3 packs to go, guys. Still have not found Mr. Poster Boy Paul Skeens. Ronnie Mauricio, I think that's how you say it, for the Mets. Emmett Sheehan for the Dodgers. Don Mattingly, Yankees. Termarr Johnson, rated prospect for Pirates. Rated prospect Juan Ben Cho for the Cardinals. And here is our other auto, and it's not for San Fran. We got the Lazaro Montes, rated prospect for the Mariners. Mark McGwire Optic for Oakland, and a David Wright shiny for the Mets. All right, last 2 packs. Ryan Braun, Brewers. Pete Crow Armstrong for the Cubs. Johan Santana for the Twins. Zach Geloff for the A's. Noble Meyer, rated prospect for Miami. Acuna for the Mets. We have a lime green Optic Prism parallel of Joe Torre for the Yankees, and that is 139 of 149. 139 of 149. And then we've got another one of these 2024 Donruss Rafael Palmeiro to go with the Ripken we pulled earlier. And man, crowded mat tonight. This has been a fun rip. Glad I jumped on this box. Seiya Suzuki for the Cubbies. Mariano Rivera for the Yankees. Masataka Yoshida for the Boston. Bill Madlock for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Colt Emerson for Seattle. Prospect. Diego Cartaya for the Dodgers. Prospect. Got a Prism Optic Robin Yount. And the last card is another numbered. We have a red ready prospect, Rain Donkin. That's probably not how you pronounce it. For the Dodgers, 22 of 275. 22 of 275. And that wraps us up, guys. Man. Lots and lots of color and parallels and inserts and oh my. All right, so let me get the base cards here. So we'll start with some of the parallels. Again, I don't know what all these are called, but silver foil, rainbow foil, whatever you want to call it. We've got David Wright, got the Pulsar Eric Davis, got a Nolan Ryan, got a Pulsar Jackson Merrill, Gavin Williams. There's a Johnny Bench like those. Ethan Salas and Jim Tomei. Inserts. We got these two 24 Donruss. We got Cal Ripken and Rafael Palmeiro. Again, not sure what that set is called. We got a Diamond Kings Dennis Eckersley. We got two of the Unleashed. We got Drew Jones and Jackson Holliday. We've got two of the regular bomb squads. We have a Alex Rodriguez and a Colt Keith. Two milestones. We have an Ivan Rodriguez and David Ortiz. And two diamond marbles. We have a Hurston Waldrop and an Orlando Martinez. For some of the colored parallels, we have a blue Wainwright, 1 out of 149. We have a purple Deli Cruz out of 99. We have a red Abner Uribe out of 275 and a red Rain something for the Dodgers out of 275. We had a parallel to the bomb squad out of 199, Mark McGuire. And then the optic parallels, this lime green Torre, Joe Torre out of 149, an orange Austin Wells out of 199. Also had an orange Thomas White out of 199. We had this Crackle McGonigal, 3 of 25. That's the lowest number of the night. This red Greg Maddux out of 99, and this pink Velocity Johnny Farmello, number to 79. And then our hits, 2 autos and 1 memorabilia card. The memorabilia card is our Prospect Jersey Kings Bryce Eldridge out of 99. The first auto we pulled was this blue signature series, Reggie Crawford for the Giants, number to 75. And the last one you saw pulled was this Lazaro Montes rated prospect optic prism auto for the Seattle Mariners. And with that, guys, boom, we're done. That takes care of our Hobby Locks of 2024 Donruss. Hope everybody enjoyed that. Hope you found something to your liking. Couple of teams didn't seem to, I don't recall saying their names quite as much. Cubs, Jays, Philly, Royals got a couple of cards. Rockies had a few. White Sox didn't get much. But several of the teams seemed to perform pretty well. So hopefully you found that fun. So if you missed the very beginning of the break, I mentioned that if you would humor me for a few moments, we would talk about the future of the brakes, because one thing that I realized over the month of July, that while I really, really enjoy doing this, and I don't plan on stopping, I just don't think that I can keep up with the weekly format that I've been running with for the last couple of years. Hosting these on a weekly basis is more work than I ever thought it would be. And while it's fun, it does put another thing on my calendar of my to-do list. And it's gotten to the place where between my kids getting older and my job, it's just gotten to be a little, hands are just a little bit too much. I think I'm putting too much on my plate. My wife always tells me when I tell her I got stuff to do, she's like, "No, you don't have stuff to do. You've given your stuff. You're giving yourself stuff to do." So I'm going to continue to do these. I like it too much to not do it. In fact, I bought a couple of boxes tonight for some future breaks. One basketball and one baseball. So we'll mix it up a little bit. But do not expect to see a break every week. I don't know if I want to commit to an every other week, once a month. I don't know if I'm ready to commit to any kind of schedule per se. Um, but I will still try to host these as often as I can. We'll do the same format. We'll stick to our Friday night time slot. We'll stick to signups either Sunday night or Monday nights. I'll do my best to give everybody a heads up in the Facebook group, um, Affordable Group Breaks. So there is a link in the description if you are not familiar with the group and would like to join, but that's what it's going to look like. The boxes I ordered this evening should be here Thursday. But as y'all know, I mentioned this before the hiatus. I did a big video game show. I was vending at a big video game show in July to help pay for the cost of a roof that we just had put on the house. And I still have quite a bit left over from that show. So I'm vending at a comic show, a comic and toy show next Sunday, the 11th, and then doing another one on Sunday, the 18th. So the next 2 weekends, I'm going to be busy doing show prep and stuff like that. So I don't know if we'll do a break next week or the week after. But if I can squeeze something in, we will definitely do it. So just pay attention to the group. I'll still try to update our group as often as I can, scanning the hits and sharing some stuff. But I will give you guys a heads up of when we are going to do another break. So thank you again for your participation and your support over the years. Like I said, this isn't a goodbye, just a tweak to the format. And hopefully everybody, of course, understands that. So I'm going to shut up because I'm going to go ahead while I have some energy. I'm going to scan some of these cards to maybe do some recap posts as well as update trading card database. And yeah, so check back often. We'll do another one of these very soon. Most of you had your stacks shipped before I went on vacation. So with the exception of, I think, John, who went ahead and asked for his stack to be shipped after this week. I've got plenty of room in the holding boxes now for everybody. But if you saw something tonight that you got to have in your hands quickly, let me know. I'll get them shipped out to you. But otherwise, thanks, guys. I'll see you back here in soon. Let's just say that soon. Y'all take care. Have a great weekend, guys.